Hi, I'm Lori Brown of Pondercast. Here's a grounding thought for you. I've been thinking about elderly people. Have you? You know where they are in your neighborhood. You pass their doors and you wonder how they're doing in there. How they're doing without family, without human touch. My father, who's in a seniors facility, has someone come in 2 times a week, he never knows who, to help him shower, and they wear latex gloves and they use a bath sponge. Does that count for human touch? I hope so, because we all need it. And I learned a new term this week, skin hunger. Isn't that beautiful? If you are alone, maybe you are feeling it. If you are at home with your kids, you may feel the opposite, that you are a human jungle gym and you are not sure where your body ends and theirs begins. But for those of us who are alone, or who just feel alone, skin hunger is real. What do we do about it? We self-pacify. Some of us by wringing our hands, the primary givers and takers of touch. Or we wrap ourselves in a blanket just to feel sensation against our skin. We take baths before bed, aching to simulate that full body hug. And those things kinda work. You could go the extra mile. Put your blanket in the dryer for a few minutes before you wrap yourself in it, like my sister does for her dog. Or, here comes a real visceral memory, putting on clean pajamas straight out of the dryer. Those things help. But human touch, when we take that away, we're also losing a very big part of the way that we communicate with each other. I'm thinking about how when I'm sitting across from a friend and they tell me something upsetting that has happened to them, how my hands just fly across the table to grab theirs. How much I use my hands and touch to show how I feel. To be kind and compassionate, we want to offer human touch. Even before this pandemic, we were shortchanging ourselves on human touch. When I did a farewell tour for The Signal, the late-night radio show I used to host, after the live show, people lined up to meet and talk with me, and they wanted to tell me a story about what happened while they were listening to the show, but almost every single person asked for a hug, and they got it. And I would get hundreds of hugs after each of these shows, and they were fantastic, deeply felt hugs. Oh, I wish you could experience what that feels like. Hundreds of hugs. Scientific fact about hugs: for a hug to release the oxytocin we want to feel, the hug needs to last for 20 seconds. Who do you get 20-second hugs from? Would that not feel supremely weird? The same amount of time you need to wash your hands. Maybe that should be a new post-pandemic rule. Hugs need to last for 20 seconds. Well, okay, here. Here is your 20-second hug. Let's try to simulate one right now. Westerners, I don't think, are really good at the long hugs or the slow caress. We usually give and get a flutter of pats on the back, a quick hug. We mostly make do with the briefest of contact. I wonder if after all of this, we might linger longer in a hug. Hold hands for no reason. ask if we can hug someone we've never hugged before. I hope we never take touch for granted again.